retail store. Today I got something to show you. And this is going to be very fair, no bias, from my heart, and correct me if I'm wrong. I have the games called Nova installed on my iPhone, and as you can see, due to the iPhone gyroscope, here you go, so it's a life-like environment. When it moves it around, the camera angles move according to my wrist right here. As you can see here, it's quite obvious. We can't do this on Android. And I tested this game with Android devices, and I have never reached more than 20 frame rates per second. But on this one, I got more than 60 frame rates per second at exactly the same games. And we all know that nowadays, Android device is not very cheap. Android devices are not so cheap nowadays, so you pay a bit more, you got the iOS devices, and you got these awesome features. Let me get it this way. The thing is, when you play games on iOS device, it's more stable, you got better graphics, you got better frame rate. So, first of all, Android comes in different sizes of the screen, different resolutions, different speed, different processor, different manufacturers, different brands. So when we compare side by side between Android apps and iPhone apps, I mean it's exactly the same application. Let's say I am a developer. I want to develop an app for iPhones or iPad. So I have only two choices for the screen sizes, but if you want to develop, I got a friend who works for an app company. He said when he wants to make a good, famous or popular app for Androids, he had to try at least 20 different types of devices, and it depends in the ads. And let's say we got iPhone apps. For instance, like you got an app for Samsung Galaxy S2, which is a mobile phone, and you move to the Galaxy Tab 7 or Galaxy Tab 10. The thing is, you just only got uploaded versions of Galaxy S2 apps, so exactly the same interface, but the apps becomes blurry. So it's just a bloated version of that. So the thing is, if you want to get these more stable, better graphics, better frame rate, you're gonna buy iOS device. So to be perfectly honest, the app looks nicer on iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, which is iOS devices. That's the first thing. And secondly, you got wider selection on iOS devices because those developers said the same thing, that they can't make money on Android for some reason. They can't make money on Android. So if you want wider selection and you want the app to be better looks, you want, let's say I want to make an app for both Android and iOS. For iOS, it's much simpler, much easier for me to put panels in the apps, buttons and everything. But it's harder for me to make my apps on Android device. So the point is, apps looks great and better on iOS device, which is iPhone, iPad, but looks not pretty good on Android, to be honest. You play game, you got better features, gyroscopes, better graphics, better frame rate, you got wider selection for games. So that's the things, and you got wider selection because in most cases those developers, including Namco, great companies that makes many games for mobile phones, tends to make more application, wider selection for iOS device. And now the Android phones are expensive. They are not cheap anymore. You pay some of those are even more expensive compared to the iPhone or iPad. So I pay more. So you pay a bit more, you get better graphics, better frame rates, wider selection. This is not my ad, it's the truth. So please kindly make your own choice. Thanks for watching.